Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Tom. And here, this is Muhammad Ali, perhaps the biggest mouth in the game today.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red...
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Just misses with that jab. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses, because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out bare.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Oh, he took that jab well. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That was almost a 10. And there's the bell to start round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? This fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
A flat footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Couldn't land that jab. That left hook is blocked. For these two. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judge.
There's the bell for round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. That jab misses. Beautiful counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, the instant assassin in some trouble here. Down goes Larry Holmes. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talk about Holmes in that last round. On to the fourth we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at it. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice slip to avoid the jab. A perfect counter shot. And he misses with that jab. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Holmes in that last round. On to the fifth we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. That counter punch caught him clean. And he just missed with that left jab. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter shot lands. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. I promise you. On to the 6th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Whoa, Johnny! Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Well done with that counter shot. Even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you continue?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Misses with the jab. Nice counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round. Raise the bell to start round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's a counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes just so I can actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
The straight right just misses. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
like to see more jabs. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter. Fast fighter can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4.
They get 1 minute between. There's the bell to start round 8. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Parries that jab away. Good job defending the jab. There's a counter shot. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. A straight right just misses. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Swing and a miss for that jab. Can't land the jab there. You know the scorecard. Did you see that? Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. It is a draw. No winners and no losers here.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually, these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw. Suck it up, Buttercup.